The year is 2025. The global financial system is facing a $100 trillion identity crisis. History, the 5,000-year-old king, the 5,000-year-old king, and the 16-year-old challenger are shattering records at the same time. Since 1970, the world's money supply has exploded from $1 trillion to over $100 trillion. Your money isn't just losing value, it's being diluted into a sea of debt that has now crossed $324 trillion. The question isn't, will the system reset? That has now you hold when it does. $1 trillion. August 15, 1971, President Nixon temporarily suspended the dollar's convertibility to gold. That temporary measure became the permanent foundation of the modern world. It birthed a system where money is backed by government decree, not reality. In the 50 years since the Nixon Shock, the dollar has lost over 50% of its purchasing power. Gold responded by soaring from $35 to over $4,000. But in 2009, a new form of scarcity was born. A digital DNA that gold could never possess. Absolute, unchangeable code. In 2025, central banks have stopped pretending. They are buying gold at the highest rates since. While they officially report 2,300 tons, analysts estimate their shadow reserves are adding 250 tons every single year to hedge against U.S. tariffs. It's physics versus math. Gold has 5,000 years of trust and physical autonomy. But Bitcoin is portable and divisible 700 per turn asset that you can carry in your head.
It's a 3,700% return asset that you can carry in your head.
The true war of 2025 is between CBDCs and decentralization.
130 countries are now building government crypto. Digital money that can be tracked, frozen, or expired by the state are the only exits from this digital surveillance trap.
Bitcoin and gold are the only exits from this digital surveillance trap. They are money that nobody can print into obsolescence.
The fringe era is over. In 2025, Bitcoin became a sovereign.
In 2025, Bitcoin became a sovereign asset. The U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and the holdings of nations like El Salvador and Bhutan have anchored the supply. Over 30% of all Bitcoin is now held by institutions and governments. It is no longer a token, it is a national security asset.
Here is the math they don't want you to see. If the U.S. forced to return to a gold standard today to back its debt, wouldn't be $4,000. To cover the monetary base, gold would have to be revalued to $20,000 per ounce.
That is the real money gap. Looking to 2030, economic models predict two paths.
In a base case, Bitcoin targets $275,000. In an inflationary spiral, it hits $475,000. Gold, the steady anchor, is projected to reach $5,000 to $7,000.
We are moving toward a dual-pillar system, where the wealthy hold both.
Gold is the money of kings. Bitcoin is the money of the future. But in 2025, fiat is the money of slaves.
As the 103 trillion money supply continues to grow, the choice is yours.
Or a promise that has been broken for 50 years. Choose your pillar.